So here come the West Indies. A few nerves for them, no doubt. 2 days ago, these men for Nepal, well, they made history. After 29 years as an ICC member and over 180 matches internationally, official matches between ODIs and T20Is, they finally beat a test nation for the first time in their history. It means September 27th will now take its place alongside those other unforgettable days in Nepal's cricketing history. The Valentine's Day miracle with Karen KC back in 2018, and those miraculous 11 wins from 12 with DSL drama in front of 30,000 fans there in Kathmandu in 2016, that T20 World Cup win back in 2014 too. And the West Indies know that they're under pressure. So it's a date, September the 27th, that will now live in the hearts of fans from Kathmandu to Pokhara, Viratnagar to Chitwan, Janakpur, and indeed that Nepalese diaspora all around the world. Hundreds of thousands of those from Australia to Europe, America and beyond. So Stuart Law may be wanting to lose that famous moniker of the Cardiac Kids, but it still carries that legacy of those heroes gone by, the likes of Binod Shakti Gauchan, Abu Balan, Gyanendra Malla, Raju Khadka, and the legend that is himself Paras Khadka, who's here tonight. So after a month that nobody in Nepal will ever forget, their cricket team gave them a day that they will always remember. And now, as the Dashain celebrations begin to ramp up back home, Nepal's fans are dreaming bigger and maybe dreaming of a historic series win over the mighty West Indies. And I've got one of their all-time greats alongside me in the commentary box here, Shard Vasaker, right on cue. Enough from me, more from you. Can you maybe just encapsulate what an incredible day it was as we see Asif Sheikh and Kushal Bertel, who are all set to open the batting for Nepal?
Good evening everyone. Yeah, what an occasion today. Nepal coming on top in the last game and a chance here to close off the series by the second win. As Kushal Bertel and Asif walk out, representing that proud flag. It's been a very consistent batter for Nepal. Has given some important contributions in the past whenever Nepal has won. So he would look to improve his performance from the last game. And as well, Asif in the other hand, very talented batter.
Yeah, both of these two batters probably a little bit shy of form, a bit shy of runs, particularly in this format. And they would like to get Nepal off to a much better start than they did 2 days ago. The good news is it's not necessarily going to be spin immediately, although I'm sure the threat of Akil Hussain will come from the other end. Jediah Blades, who's thought of by many across the Caribbean as an extraordinarily talented youngster, will come into the team today. Still early in his career, like many in this West Indian squad. Just from in and around the Caribbean camp, they'll be wanting to do everything they can to square the series and set us up for a decider tomorrow night. We're all set for Unity Cup Game 2. One of the real standouts a couple of days ago, Sharad, was the performance in terms of the small things in the game, the running between the wickets, the fielding and the run-outs that Nepal affected. That was a real difference between the sides. Will the West Indies be looking to correct that tonight?
Yeah, most certainly. They need to be aware of Nepal's agile fielding side, and also they're quite fast running between the wickets. So they need to stay a little bit up in the field, as you can see.
Just a fraction of movement back into the right hander. The first runs of Game 2 will come, and a fumble from the fielder will allow the second. Bertel always wanted to, he went immediately. And that's very, very good running between the wickets straight off the bat. Not too much dew out there, but certainly a humid evening.
Absolutely, some slippery hands there by Auguste. Yeah, so Bertel off the mark. A lot of talk in the dressing room. What shots to play and catch up some of the players. So they will certainly look to play with a vertical bat rather than what Kushal Bertel went for.
Immediate change in the field, one coming over from the offside to stock up the leg side. They feel there's a bit of movement on offer. That is not the right line. from Amir Jangu down the leg side, 2 freebies. Were you surprised with the decision at the toss for Nepal to win the toss and decide to bat first? They'll be thinking, well, it worked for them 2 days ago, even they lost the toss that day.
Absolutely, and that's what the stat says. The team batting first have won most of the games, and with the strength they have in their fielding and the bowling lineup, they would look to defend the total they make. So around 150 to 160 is what they would be looking for in this game too.
And not the right line, and well, the dream way for any batter to get off the mark, just where they love it most, right onto the pads, tickle around the corner, and the first boundary goes to Asif Sheikh.
I was trying to get that swing, blades just drifting a bit down outside the leg stump, just helping on its way. Asif Sheikh gets off the mark with a pretty neat shot, just flicked it around the corner, a diving effort.
Do have a lot of experience here. Jason Holder, we saw in the pre-match build-up, his record this year is exceptional in this format. Nobody's taken more wickets in T20 cricket in 2025. Akil Hussain, I think, would walk into almost every T20 side in the world. There is a lot of inexperience here too, and that's something that, when you think about the fact that Akil Hussain is captaining for the first time, he'll be leaning a lot upon this man, Jason Holder. There's every chance that Nepal should believe those dreams, should be thinking about parlaying that 1-0 series lead into maybe what would be a first ever series victory over a full member.
Exactly. They have played really well in the first game and would love to continue the same momentum in this game too. They look more confident. The talks inside the dressing room has been they are looking to close this game. Another win.
Right on the money, more like it from Blades to close out the first. It's 9 for none.
Introducing Devil's Hot Chicken Noodles. Nepal's hottest bite. It's devilicious.
Indulge this festive season with Sunfeast Dark Fantasy. Grab it before it's gone.
That remarkable victory. Just a reminder of the two teams there for tonight's second T20I. Mohamed Adil Alam is the one who's come in place of the injured Nandan Yadav. He misses out in a debut for Zishan Matara. And we've just seen Jediah Blades, the other change. It's Obey and Raymond Simmons who miss out from the 11 2 days ago. Will be Akil Hussain to take the new ball as he does so well. But what has that win 2 days ago meant to those people, not just back home in Nepal for you, Sharon, but diaspora all around the world?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, coming a win against a full member nation hadn't been any time before. We won against Afghanistan, but a long time back. So yeah, the spirits are high. The team's more confident. Hopefully they can continue.
Get him again, Akil, come on.
I think it's a good one to mention as well, Afghanistan. You think about probably where they were at maybe 10 years ago. You think about sort of 2014 on the eve of going into their first 50-over World Cup. Oh, now this is surely going to be trapped LBW.
Coming in, you'd see it was pushed in and he was too late. Struck him right in front of the stumps, no doubt, thereby umpire Devendra Subedi. So Nepal has to lose their first wicket in form of Kusal Burtel, who goes for 2. Nepal 10 for 1.
हरेक उत्सवलाई महोत्सव बनाउँदै लभी हस्पिटालिटी ग्रुप।
Left arm round again.
Out comes the captain. Rohit Kumar Paudel, young leader of Nepal, is all set to face the real threat in this West Indian attack. Captain v captain. Akil Hussain, well, he does it again and again and again with this new ball. Slight change in the field. The slip field is going to come out into a catching mid-wicket. As the captain comes to the crease, there's his numbers. Good ones too. Got a good record against sides from the Caribbean, the leading run scorer in that West Indies A series last year. Sharad, leg before decisions do not come any easier than this. He's almost walked for it.
You could see the idea. He was trying to play on that vacant mid-wicket area, but he was too late there. The length was not there, it was up. He was trying to play it on the back foot and just missed it.
Tried to indicate it might have been going down leg. It wasn't. He's hitting the middle of middle, as easy as they come. Almost sheepishly given out by Durga Subedi. Yes, Kushal, you're gone.
Batters never give themselves out. Lenny, not a surprise, and the form in which Kushal Bhurtel was, he would have loved to add up some runs for Nepal, but not this time.
Exceptional bowling, but Paudel does enough to get off the mark. A little feather of an edge, squeezes it to fine leg. 11 for 1.
Fair and Handsome, Malikos is smart and handsome. Brightening cream and face wash. With nature and science, Natsai reduces dark spots, gives instant brighter look. Smart and handsome.
हरेक दिन handsome code.
हामी हौ KIEC अपलोड स्टडी तथा टेस्ट प्रिपरेसनको लागि एउटा विश्वसनीय नाम। अस्ट्रेलिया, UK, US, क्यानाडा, न्युजिल्यान्ड कहाँ पढ्न जान चाहनुहुन्छ तपाई? आउने हैन त KI
Team, hasn't it, particularly in this format for Nepal? I've found a bit of consistency in ODI cricket up at the top. Asif Sheikh certainly has a stronger record in the ODI format than the T20I format. Just seem to always get themselves into tricky positions as Blades will continue. We heard Rohit Paudel mention maybe 150, 160 at the toss, but with the way in which Nepal bowl and field, whatever they get, they'll feel as though they're in the game. There's a bit of movement on offer here as well.
See, nice shape in. Balled it full plates. Stalking it around mid-wicket for a run, Paudel. They would look to see the back of Rohit in the pavilion. Team West Indies been a consistent performer for Team Nepal.
Captain does the fielding at mid-off. What's the reaction been like from back home? I've asked you a couple of times now, but you've had messages from every corner of Nepal, like far west down towards the Terai region, I'm sure, no doubt, and the capital city, Kathmandu too.
Yeah, see, like it's been the biggest achievement in T20 international cricket, I would say. So it's festival time as well. Today is full party, so you could see the celebrations at home. A lot of drinks, a lot of meat and drinks, a lot of celebrations going on.
Can you give viewers who've never been to Nepal, who aren't in Nepal, an idea of just how keenly followed cricket is there? It's a religion almost.
Exactly, Lenny. I mean, every age group follows it at the moment. From kids from right up to my son who's 7 years old to our grandfather's age. So everyone would be staying in the same hall and watching and be glued to their TV screens, for sure.
Something I'm always struck by on my visits to Nepal. I've been there so often. very much feels and is my second home these days, and I'm desperate to get back. I haven't been there this year with no international cricket for the men being played on home soil in 2025 due to the TU International Cricket Grounds reconstruction, a redevelopment, I suppose, with the seats added in. What a job this man has done, supported ably by Gyanendra Malla in the background as the assistant coach, Stuart Law. Been all around the world, hasn't he? The West Indies, with Bangladesh, with Sri Lanka, the USA, where he did such a good job. Blades beats the outside edge. But the reaction from back home, it's been the talk of social media. It's almost created more noise than India-Pakistan on social media at points. I think the players, most of the Nepal players...